Can tell you all about how I had, been in real estate since 2002, how I built a business, how I lost everything in 2009, 2010, how I had to go through my own foreclosure, how I had to go through my own bankruptcy, how I had an 18-month-old son and a wife, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where I was going to sleep at night, and how I had to pick up all the pieces. Okay, I can go over that whole entire story for you. But there's one thing I want you to know. I got back into real estate for one simple reason, because I know inside of me I wanted to create the freedom. I know that working a regular W-2 job wasn't what worked for me. It just wasn't something that was going to sit well with me. I ended up getting another job. I worked W-2. I ended up making six figures. I was doing very well. I had reestablished my credit. I had gotten the house, the car. Everything looked fantastic from the outside, right? But I felt completely dead inside. Dead to the point that I really was questioning whether or not I wanted to live. And it was a really dark time. So then I got introduced into this thing that was called the Core 4 method, okay? So this Core 4 method is working on yourself every single morning before you step out the door, okay? Now, what I've done is I implemented this back in 2017. I started doing this. 2018, I really started diving into it. And so for the past 6 years, I've really been dedicating my life to living my life by design instead of by default. Now, you're going to hear that line quite a bit because this is very important. It's very easy for us to live our life by default instead of living it by design. And this simple method of taking 8% of your day, 2 hours of your day for personal development, is going to allow you to finally start living your life by design instead of just going from one thing to the next thing, from one thing to the next thing, and getting imposter syndrome and get, and just feeling confused and not knowing what's going to happen, because this is going to make you very clear on what it is you want for your life. Now, this other thing you have to understand is that this is a game of progression. It's not a game of perfection. There's going to be things that I'm going to be talking about that you could possibly never handle, start implementing right away. It's just not possible, okay? And that's okay. Give yourself grace, right? Give yourself grace.